One of the areas a number of our private clients want to explore is around how best to structure their investments in order to meet their and their wider family's future needs. In a nutshell, what are the options for growing and protecting their family wealth? Quite often clients will have established a portfolio of investments held in a variety of different ways, such as ISAs and pensions. There are, however, limits on how much can be invested each year. So whilst using these allowances can form part of a sensible investment strategy, that only goes so far. It's therefore important to understand what the other options are. For example, some of the options RSM's private client team advise on regularly include the use of a trust or a company to hold investments. Trusts aren't always well understood, but they still have an important role to play. To put it in simple terms, a trust is often used for holding investments for the benefit of family members rather than giving the investments to them personally. That might be born from a desire to try and protect the family wealth from the risk of divorce, or simply because the family members consider too young to hold the investments personally. Typically, the trust isn't tied to any one individual family member, which means they can potentially benefit from an inheritance tax saving of up to 40%. However, one of the difficulties with trusts is that it can sometimes be expensive to fund, and that's one of the reasons a family investment company might be considered instead. For example, grandparents might establish a family investment company contributing cash to be invested in return for the issue of shares. They may retain the shares that control the company and give the remaining shares that carry income and capital rights to the other family members. As a result, they've effectively gifted their investment value while still having control over the investments. A further benefit of a family investment company, if the income isn't needed personally, then that income could be subject to corporation tax, which is as low as nil on dividends, rather than higher personal income tax rates, although of course that's subject to any change in the corporation tax rates in the future. Trusts and family investment companies are just two of the different options that RSM can assist with. We understand that it can feel like a very daunting exercise sometimes to plan for your family's future, and our private client team can help you in evaluating all the options and establishing a bespoke strategy to meet your family's needs.